Hello, Sagittarius. I'm going to start out with an oracle. I feel like this really helps me to tap into the energy of where you're at. I started to do your reading a little bit, and then I was like, bro, this is so heavy all at once. I got to start with like another deck and then ease into that one. It's a lot. I mean, right off the bat, there was like masculine and feminine energy stepping in the same kind of energy. So it was like, I don't know, you might be balancing out the masculine and feminine within yourself. Could be friendships, relationships, situationships, whatever ships. But I do want to dive deeper and kind of learn where you're at. What's going on with Sagittarius in particular? There was like so much energy on the board all at once. I was like, damn, is that where they're at? They're just surrounded by energies right now. Like, I don't know. Could be family and shit. So I've got the spread your wings in reverse. Winter's throne. So the opposite of spreading your wings is standing your ground. It's when you get into that, you have three options for any kind of reaction or response. You have fight, flight, or just stay. And I feel like it's really asking you to not tap into the flight. I guess it's kind of asking you to like stand your ground, hold your place, with this winter's throne. Especially with it being wintertime right now, I feel like it's telling you that there's something that you're meant to hold down here a little bit. Let's see. Get one more from this deck to clarify I guess. Commemoration. Alright, so make sure that you take time to be grateful for all the good in your life and to commemorate all the memories you've created. This is kind of like nostalgia a little bit, but also like holding a place in your heart for everything that helped make you who you are today. Commemorated, I like that energy. That's really good. Okay. Stand your ground. You might struggle to speak your truth in certain situations. Like you'd rather not stir the pot. And I think what it's saying right now is don't be afraid. Stir the pot. Speak your truth, Don't be afraid of that. It's good to speak your truth. It's good to own who you are, to live your truth. I remember last year I went through something that was kind of scary. And my old boss, she looked at me and she was like, it doesn't matter how scary it is, always live your truth, always stand up for yourself, hold your ground. And and I've been actually living that out pretty well. And I feel like, in a world that kind of it caters to the pandering, it's like, oh, we should all kiss somebody's ass because they're our boss or they're our parents or they're this or that. I don't believe in that. I believe every authority should be questioned, okay? If you're a person of authority, I will question you, okay? Because I want to know where you get that kind of, mindset. And where you think you deserve the authority. I don't know. I'm an Aquarius. I ask too many questions. So we've got 6 of Cups in reverse. It's pleasure in reverse. So you're not pleased with something, right? Okay. Ten of Discs in the upright. This is all about wealth. And it's got the Tree of Life there, right? So it's kind of like a wealth foundation. A wealth of not just money, but of like emotional wealth and spiritual wealth, you know? It's all the kinds of wealth. 10 is also the number for like ending cycles. Cycles you may not be pleased with. I love the number 10 because it's like, it literally represents the death card in the tarot. It's like that death, rebirth, like finishing a cycle to enter into a new. The Hermit, yes. See, I see you over here, okay? Like, focused on your hustle, focused on yourself a little bit. Maybe a little nostalgic, you know? And then 8 of Wands, swiftness. Things will be moving pretty quickly for you. 8 is also the number for mastery. You know, it's one of the numbers that kind of hints at reaching completion. I think you're going through kind of like a spiritual evolution, like a transmutation almost. Which is fantastic because we're in the Sagittarius season at this moment. So it's like, this is your season. This is your season for greatness, right? Anytime like I'm sitting in Aquarian season, I just fucking, it's the time of my life. Everything lines up. Things just work out. So I feel you. Knight of Swords. Cord cutting like a mother. I feel like you're just not taking any bullshit, right? With this spread your wings in reverse, the hold your ground kind of energy, and then with this Knight of Swords, it's like, I feel cord cutting happening. I feel like somebody's gonna hear your truth and they ain't gonna like it. That's what I'm seeing here. Good. Because you should never be afraid of that. You know? Like, not being liked by somebody. They don't even like their damn self. What does it even matter if they don't like you? You know? I always tell myself, it's none of my business what other people think of me. It's been working out pretty well for me, actually. Alright, so, yes, okay. So with this communication, they may not like it, right? But the result of which, here, let me set these down. The result of which is this 5 of Wands in reverse. The ending of strife, right? The 2 of Swords, coming to a peaceful, like, truce, almost, right? 3 of Swords, somebody's gonna get their feelings hurt. But I feel like for you, you know, like, it's gonna help put an end to your strife. It doesn't matter if their feelings get hurt at this time, because I feel like your feelings get hurt the more that you don't speak it, you know? Ace of Discs in reverse. Okay, so, you may not be looking to start a new job, but with this Ace of Cups in the upright, I definitely see in the beginning cycle of love. This could be friendship love. This could be family love, self-love. Ace of Cups is all about the self too, you know, the number one. Focusing on number one. I feel like self-love is very important. 9 of Discs in reverse. Yeah, so I don't see, I think you're pretty stable where you're at financially. I don't even think that's your biggest concern. And maybe that's a concern here with this communication is you're like, oh, if I speak my truth, then I'm gonna get fired or da 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 da. And I don't feel like you're at risk of that. I feel like just be tactful. Be tactful. That's really where it's at. Stand your ground though. You know, like, don't let people try to sway you. You're the highest authority in your own life. If anybody tries to act like a higher authority to you, kindly and gently remind them. No. You may pay my bills, but you rely on me to show up. You know, like, let's see. Alright, Princess of Discs. You might feel like you're deserving of something at this time. And with the discs, it feels money related. Like, you might feel like, I deserve a raise, I deserve a promotion, I deserve more respect, whatever the case. I really feel you kind of feeling that here. For disc power. Okay, so you want more authority. I'm gonna question you now. Why? 6 of Wands. You will be victorious, right? This is a victory card. So whatever situation you're dealing with, because it looks like you want to start, and I mean, just with all the pentacles in this, all the money kind of energy I'm feeling here, and then the self-love energy and the hermit energy, I almost want to say that this reading is about, like, stepping into a work type of authority. Like, I see over here, you're like, you don't want to start a new cycle somewhere else. You want to start a new cycle within this place. Like, you want to step into your authority a little bit, right? Maybe that's why pleasure is in reverse too. It's like, you're not focused on your pleasure, you're focused on your hustle. Queen of Wands. You're gonna manifest some shit. If you look, this is somebody who's definitely owning up to their own authority, like stepping into their role. Going from princess to queen, and you might be a male too, but this is just the energy I'm seeing here, that this is somebody who's a creator. This is somebody who is seen as a strong but also nurturing kind of energy, right? Seven of Swords in reverse. This is saying that your situation is not futile, right? Sometimes you might feel that way. You're like, why do I even try? Because it's not futile. Because this is kind of like, this is something you need to do for yourself, you know? Sometimes it can be a very spiritual experience to stand one's ground. To hold your truth and just be there. Be in it, you know? Tell them what you think. Be tactful about it. You don't want to ruffle all the feathers, you know? Alright, since we're talking money, I'm gonna pull out my alchemy deck. Okay. Hermetic Tarot. I feel like money and alchemy go hand in hand. The more you evolve your soul, the better you are at making money, right? It's kind of like, I feel like there's always a balance there with, you know, knowing your self-worth and only accepting the best in your workplace. And also, like, the best kind of leaders are the ones who actively listen to everybody, right? People who talk over other people or kind of like ignore people or get judgmental and shut down people energetically, they're typically really bad at leadership, right? They're no good. So my advice to you also would be, like, make sure you're actively listening and not being judgmental. Being non-judgmental is the most important thing if you are going to step into a leadership role, you know? Oh man, bro. Okay, hold up. So, this is definitely about money. We got the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is Kingpin energy. This is hustler energy. You, Prince of the Chariot of the Earth is what it says at the bottom here, right? Which means quick movement. I think over here, yeah, we have the Swiftness card, right? So, quick movement. Kingpin energy. Somebody, you're definitely stepping up. You're definitely, like, embodying this hustler energy. Eight of Cups. Lord of Abandoned Success. So you may have had some little minor failings along the way. But the road to success is paved with failures, or little failures. I don't even like calling it failures. If your main objective here though is the hustle, I definitely think you should listen to the audiobook. The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Write that shit down. The Obstacle is the Way, Ryan Holiday. It will really help you in kind of like guiding you in through this process, right? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This kind of goes back to this this Nine of Discs in reverse and this Ace of Discs in reverse. Like, I don't feel like you're rushing to get a new job. I feel like you're trying to rise up within the one you're already at. Justice, because you deserve it, right? Because you put in so much hard work there. It's like, I don't want to come off as being condescending for you, or like, but it's like you deserve it. Like, you've earned good karma, right? In the workplace, at least. Like, I feel like you put in every effort, and you feel like it's owed to you, right? With this Princess of Discs. And that's kind of where the condescending nature I'm trying to avoid is I don't think anyone should ever feel entitled. However, I do see that you kind of bring the balance here, right? You're the balancing act at work. You're the one that people, like, really rely on. You're somebody that who deserves recognition. You absolutely do. You deserve to feel appreciated, and you deserve to rise up. You're definitely sitting in that Kingpin energy. I feel like you would make an excellent asset to any company you work for. Hell, you'd make a better asset if you work for your dang self, you know, but that's a whole other story. Not everyone has the means to get started on something like that right away, so let's work our way up to that. But with that King of Pentacles, I definitely see you as somebody who has the potential to do something like that, to kind of run your own ship. Alright. Four of Cups and Eight of Pentacles. So Four of Cups is it's like emotional strength. It's kind of like building an emotional foundation here, which as a leader you should look, you should more than look, you should be emotionally very stable, right? Somebody who's not reactive but responsive. Somebody who doesn't jump to conclusions, who's not jumping down people's throats. Like, to stand in your authority fully, you kind of need to have like this ability to be very empathetic with people. And then with this Eight of Pentacles, you're mastering, right? You're mastering something in regards to your money. I feel like you're mastering this leadership. And it's kind of like you're like, I'm already basically doing the work. I may as well have the title and the raise with it, right? It's definitely what I see. Let's see. Okay, so then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody may feel like they lose something when you gain something here. With this Five of Swords here in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, very opposite energy, which kind of implies that this is somebody else. This is the Princess of Cups in reverse, right? This is somebody who is not emotionally mature at all. I almost feel like it's a competitor of types. But somebody who, they feel like they deserve this as well, right? And they're going to feel defeated when you get it. But really, who earned it? You know, who's putting in the work for it every single day. Stand your ground. You know, speak your truth. Real authorities, they walk in with that energy. You know, it's almost like you know who the boss is before anybody even speaks because of the energy they carry. So start carrying that boss ass energy, you know, like walk in and be like, I'm the boss, applesauce. Don't get wise, bubble eyes, you know, kind of energy. I don't know, I'm pretty proud of you though. You're embarking on something great here. I wish you luck. I'm sorry to whomever feels like they miss out on your when you gain, because they're really missing the point here that you worked hard for it, and you deserve it. I would say, like, don't even feed into the drama of that. Just focus on your Kingpin energy. Focus on your hustle. Focus on your strength because you do deserve it. But yeah, anyway, that's what I got for you. Namaste. Have a great day. I will talk to you later.